What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the 10th and final episode of my NHL 22 Pittsburgh Penguins Franchise Mode Series. Currently 5-1 through the preseason. Jake Guentzel has 10 points in 6 games. If you guys missed the last episode, which you might have, I uploaded it yesterday, so hopefully go check that out before this one. Vegas Golden Knights there won the Stanley Cup. We actually lost in the first round to New York Rangers. Definitely a better team than now on paper, but just got unlucky in the playoffs, which obviously happens a lot. Now, having said that, our AHL team did take home the Calder Cup, so at least a little bit of a saving grace there. Hopefully, we can win the Stanley Cup in our final year. We lost Crosby to retirement. It was a big loss for this team, obviously. Captain, face of the franchise, all-time leading scorer, but made some pretty big moves in the summer. I'm thinking this team is ready to compete. So, Jake Guentzel still on the team, now our captain. Playing on the first line with Nick Suzuki, who we traded Tyson Jost for. Sam Reinhart, we just signed. +5 as well in that first line. McKinnon, Lindholm, Kuznetsov made a big trade for Lindholm. They're getting a +3. Ogren, Landeskog, Miroshnichenko getting a +2. We signed Miroshnichenko and Ogren this summer. Now, Ogren's 89 overall, perfect hands, really good shot, 95 offensive awareness, he's fast, making $12 million bucks. For whatever reason, though, he just does not fit in our top 6. So, basically, he's making the third line nasty. You can see we've got a lot of depth there in the top 9. Even the fourth line here is literally just our old AHL first line, so they should do decent. Defensively here, Lindstein, Drysdale, so the top pair get a +2. Johnson, Power on the second pair get a +3. And Johnson's going to go off, I think. Like, his offensive stats, basically perfect puck skills and shooting. Now, the offensive awareness is pretty low at 80, but I'm hoping it's okay. I mean, in the preseason, he had 3 points there, not too bad. He's paired up with Power. We got Larson, Henriksen on the bottom pair. Goaltending-wise, Plekhanov, fresh off a Vezina Trophy win, 99 glove high. Really happy to see what he can do. I mentioned before, but I didn't even realize he was Ukrainian, so I'd love to win him a Stanley Cup. Levi's actually backing him up just to make sure he starts, as Jarmelsson's down 86. In terms of special teams here, guys, we got +3 on both formans. Power play here, +5 on both. I feel like they're actually pretty balanced here. Penalty kill, +3 on the first. It's actually kind of stacked. Lindholm, Suzuki, both 90s. 3-man there's 2 zeros, but overall it looks pretty good. I actually just made a quick change putting in Suzuki for McKinnon, as he's got a bit better defensive stats and definitely has better face-offs. Now, look at the AHL team here, guys. Not as good as it's been in the past, but still pretty solid. Svitov obviously has the great shots. Bergholz's a good playmaker. A couple 80s on the second line. +1 on the bottom 6. Got some decent 70s there. Defensively, Harris was hoping to make the NHL team, just fell shy. He's 20 years old, only a 79. We got an 80 in the AHL in this Graps, dude. So definitely have some depth there if we make a big trade and lose somebody. As I mentioned, we have an 86 Jarmelson starting, but he didn't have great numbers last year. And I didn't want him to take time away from our actual starting goalie, because usually if they're same overall, they just split. So Levi should be a capable backup. Peacock's up to an 80. This team's going to be nice, I think. So, as I mentioned, guys, no more Crosby. I'll show you the new captaincy here. I said how Guentzel's wearing the C. McKinnon still has an A, and I actually gave the other A to Nick Suzuki. Pretty, new player on the team, but tied for highest rated player, I think, along with Lindholm, who we just added. I'll show you guys the ratings here before we get started with the sim. Like I said, hopefully, this can be our year here. We've got our 3rd Stanley Cup. We've got 99 offense, which is awesome. 95 defense and 85 goaltending. So, we'll see what happens here. This team can get it done. Also, too, guys, if you wouldn't mind leaving a quick thumbs up on this video for the final Pittsburgh Penguins episode, it really helps me out. And check this out, guys. We're at the end of December here with a record of 28-4. That, I think, is our best record yet at the Christmas break. 56 points puts us first in the NHL. I was going to say, who's got a better record than that? Suzuki thriving on that first line with Guentzel. Reinhart, he's got 42 and 32. Love seeing that. Hopefully we can just keep rolling here up to the deadline. Obviously, it's the last year. We'll go hard, just basically trying to add a superstar to this team. And other than that, though, we're looking good. Also, I almost forgot to point out that the AHL team is crushing it, too. They're 26-5-2 for 54 points. They're first in the AHL. Cote there's got 44 and 33. And we're at the trade deadline, guys, with a record of 47-11-3. Already have 97 points. I think we're a lock for the playoffs. Still first NHL there. AHL team, 48-9-5. They have 101 at the... Oh, my goodness. 101 at the deadline. That has to be because of Jarmelson. 86 overall goalie in net. Like, our forwards aren't that crazy. Defense is pretty good. Wow. So, look exactly what we're hoping for. Both teams are just crushing it here. Suzuki's got 77 and 61. Callan in there's got 68 and 62. I honestly don't even know which guy that is. We have so many randoms on the AHL team. But, man, do we even make a trade in this final year? Clearly a buyer. I think, like, why not bring in a superstar? But, try not to mess with it too much. Matty Beniers, 1 year left, 90 overall. The value's not too crazy. Holtz there, Sillinger, Bakos, Aho, Marner. Just had 4-goal night against my Wings. Barrett Hayton, Tyson Jost there, Montreal's on the block. Yamamoto, Slavin, okay. I was actually looking at Slavin. 1 year left, only 6.6. That might be the guy to bring in. I do want to kind of take a look, just see, like how certain guys are performing on this team. Definitely the first thing is goaltending. Plekanov's got a .914 and a 2.51. He's 26 years old at 86 overall, making $2.2 million, and he's got like no value. I don't understand the goalie value in this game. Levi also, oh my gosh, Levi's got under 2 goals against. When the sim engine scoring set to high, that's super impressive. Jarmelson is, crushing in the AHL, which you better as an 86 overall player. So forward-wise, I'm just kind of curious. Suzuki, we know, is doing good. McKinnon's doing good. Lindholm's doing good. Ogren there, a playmaker, but still, doing well against Gensel. Roshchenko, 43 is not bad for third liner. That guy's in juniors. Kuznetsov could be a little bit better because he's playing second line. Overall, I think we're scoring good. I think, honestly, Jacob Slavin's the guy to get because right now we have Johnson on the PK. He's only got 80 awareness. He does have a really nice stick check. You can see there he's producing decently. I'd hope for a bit more from a guy with his stats, but if we could just have him on the power play, get Slavin on the PK, that's probably ideal. So I'm going to see if I can throw together something. Probably around Henriksen, we'll have to, just because he has a bit more money. Now, look at our defenseman here, guys. I noticed this Grafs guy who's in the AHL has 98 shot block, which is insane. He's also got 97 strength there. So this guy is a tough defenseman, just gets in front of pucks. Now, look at this. So I can't get Slavin here, even at 50% retained. Even with both defensemen, it still would be over the max salary cap. So really what we're going to have to do is try and make a trade for like a dude on a rookie deal, because we are literally right at the salary cap max. Alright guys, so next year we're trying to make a trade to Detroit for this Francois Beaudoin guy. 20 years old, 86 overall, having a good season, 46 points. I really like him too because he got good defensive stats, ASMD awareness, zone ability there, quick pick, ice pack, yoink, take to tape, help out the PK. Kuznetsov here, 81 overall, having a decent season, but I feel like this guy will be just good offensively, plus can add to the PK, which definitely could use a bit of a help. Also, I had our first round pick this year, and this Rhodes guy who's a medium league goalie. We'll see what Detroit says. The value is like way on our side. Trade still rejected. I feel like it's probably close. It's the last year. Whatever. First and a second. Still rejected. Might have actually like a skater they like. Could add Harris here. I mean, obviously he's a good young defenseman, but we're getting back an elite potential player, so I think in that regard it would make sense. We're just going to take back their worst dude, Modine. How about now? Trade is still rejected. That is insane. I could add like a second. This would be the most we can do. I think this is like kind of all of our best assets. Still say no. Now I'm going to try a similar trade here, guys. The Anaheim Ducks young defenseman in Jack Fenton, 87 overall. X factors, he's nasty. First round pick, elite goalie, Harrison Larson. See what the Ducks say. Trades rejected, would have more than 45. Oh, they must have just made a trade. That's so strange. Try the trade offer now with a guy on their side. Trades rejected. And now guys are trying to get this Cooper guy from Dallas. Same kind of deal. 50 points, young, X factors can get better. Kuznetsov, Harris, Rhodes, and a first round pick. Values way on our side. We're even retaining on Kuznetsov because Dallas would be over the max salary cap. Trade is still rejected. Like, it kind of sucks because we're so high in salary cap. We really can't make a trade for anyone else other than like these superstars. Or I guess we could, but no one else really makes sense to trade for. Could try getting Montgomery here from Minnesota. They say no to. Not a lot of time left here. We'll add a second round pick. Still saying no. I'm trying so hard to make something happen. Final year, but I mean, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. We are pretty stacked. Elliott, D-man. Let's add one of our defensemen here. We have almost no time. We have 3 minutes. Larson, throw this through. Trade rejected. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we were literally, 25K under the salary cap max. Couldn't make something happen, but I think this team, we still have a really good shot at Stanley Cup. We're tearing it up. So, Avalanche, get really no one I recognize. Ruzicka there to the Ducks. Liam Kirk to the Senators. Let's see here. John Jace Paterka to the Capitals. Isaac Lundstrom to the Senators, along with Tobias Burnfoot also going there. Barrett Hayton to the Sabres. Seth Jones to the Coyotes. Interesting. Klim Kostin there to Detroit. Obviously, former player of ours. Jacob Chikrin to the Hurricanes. Not too many trades. Like I said, guys, I want to make something happen. Geez, Hayton there for Jones in 2 seconds. That definitely is a blockbuster. So, I think our lines are all going to be the same. They shouldn't be affected. We didn't make a trade. I don't really notice any rating changes here, but Like I said, we're playing well. Maybe, yeah, it makes sense just to kind of keep this team together. And the AHL team's also playing well. They don't get disrupted either. If we could win both the Stanley Cup and the Calder Cup in the final season, that'd be pretty insane. Alright guys, and it's now the end of the season. We have a record of 58 wins, 20 losses, and 4 overtime losses, totaling 120 points, which I believe is good for, yeah, first NHL and the President's Trophy. Oilers there made it close though. They finished with 119. AHL team 65-12-5 for 135 points, winning the AHL. So we might not get the Stanley Cup and the Calder Cup both in our last year, but the fact both teams won the regular season, that's definitely something. Suzuki there, 99 points, one shy of 100. That's tough, but I will take it. McKinnon, 91. Gensel, 79. Lindholm, 75. Over there at 65 with 50 assists. Just total playmaker there. You can see his shoot percentage isn't that great, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, wrist shot accuracy, 92. Power, 87. He should be a better sniper than that. Reinhardt there at 62 points. Landeskog, 54. Miroshnichenko, Kuznetsov, both 53 there for the Russians. Power there, 52. So, what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players on our team at 50-plus points. That's pretty incredible. We're probably... Oh my gosh. And 2 defensemen there, Johnson, Lindstein, were one shy at 49. So, 12 players on the team at 49-plus points. Like, that's crazy. We had to be first in goals for. Taking a look here at the goalies. Plekhanov, 44-17, .905 to 2.8. Levi, .925, 2.16. So, good numbers from the goaltenders. Cannot complain. AHL team here. Svitov, 94 points and 61 goals. He went off. Kalinin here, 80 overall. He also went off. He's got 97 passing. Just not the greatest shot on him, but 69 assists. Nice. Bergholz there, 87 points. Cote coming off MVP, 74. Okay. Look at our goalie here, Charleston. 52 wins, .908, 2.3. Really, for an 86 overall goalie playing the AHL, his save percentage should probably be higher than that. That was almost like a little mini experiment, and I'm surprised he honestly didn't put up better numbers. Entire league, Draisaitl wins it at 122. Marks there on Montreal, 121. Brendan Brisson's down the Hurricanes. Cousins, Bedard, Laine, Lapierre, McDavid, Svechnikov. First in goals. Also goes to Draisaitl, but Bedard there is tied with him. And I'll take a look here next at defenseman. Adam Fox, probably going to win the Norris, 77. Although Edmondson 5 points shy with a plus 38. He actually might take it because I noticed for the awards they really value plus minus, sometimes more than they should. Rookie skaters, we didn't have one, but Holland here on St. Louis, 81 points. Low elite. Well, this guy not even a high pick. 5th round pick, 2025. Wow, 6 years ago. He's coming in, 82 overall, low elite. Putting up a point per game, that's pretty sick. I think we should make a trade with this Dallas dude. He had 69. Nice. So, pretty cool rookie class. Goaltending-wise, we'll take a look here. And see Plekhanov, 3rd in wins. Save percentage, he's tied with Hellebuck there for, like, you know, first page. Goals against, he was what, 7th best, I think, or sorry, 6th best. Levi actually had the best goals against. Where was Levi's save percentage? 2nd best. He might win the Vezina as a backup, which is actually something he's done before. And I just want to take a quick look at the AHL here. Svitov did not win the scoring race, but he did finish 6th, which we'll take. And next, you guys are going to look at the standings. Obviously, first NHL there, 120 points. Love it. 7 teams there with 100 plus. Tampa Bay gets screwed at 14. Last NHL is, wow, the Avalanche. No longer a dynasty. They had 50. Minnesota Wild 2, only 51. Maple Leafs 69. Not nice. Goals for here. 350 for the Oilers. Puts them in first. We had 327 over 3rd. Not too bad. Last season, too, I thought we weren't high on goals for. We were actually like at the bottom here. So like we were like 8th or 9th. Not too bad. Goals against, we were also first. Okay, so back-to-back William Jennings trophies there. We'll definitely take that. So first in the playoffs here, guys. I'm not sure who we're going to be playing. It's either a rematch with the Rangers or it's a wildcard team from the Atlantic. And it is a rematch with the Rangers. Let's go. Okay. We have a chance for redemption. We can't let them take us out in the first round 2 years in a row, especially after winning the President's Trophy here. Wow. The first line's looking different. Lafreniere, Turcotte, Kakko, 391s. If these guys are getting, like, you know, +3, +5, they're going to go off. I think they might go off on us. Second line's not too bad. Panarin's still playing at 39. They got Velarde on the team now. Defensively, Fox, of course, probably winning the Norris. Gerard there. Okay. Goaltending-wise, no longer have Garand, who was an 86. Joel Heffer, 84. Grossman, 83. Okay, so I think, you know, I mean, I said it last time. We were a better team. We had 15 more wins in the regular season. That doesn't matter, though. It really doesn't. So, first 2 games here in Pittsburgh. We get 2 wins, finally. 2-1, 4-2. Headed to New York now, Madison Square. 3-2 OT win, a 3-2 loss. I'll take that. We just have to win 1 of the next 3. I'm going to go to Game 7, see what happens. There we go. We win Game 5. So, we do get our redemption there against the Rangers. See who we play here in the second round. It's going to be the Philadelphia Flyers. Okay, so I know they've had a pretty good team recently. Suzuki, 6-5. Let's take a look and see. Honestly, I don't even know who they saw on this team. Matthew Boldy, that's right. That's why they have a good team. Connor Bedard leading it. Chinikov there as well from the Blue Jackets, 89. Frost there. Denisenko. Zetterberg, okay. Let's see. Defensively, Heiskin's on the team with 92. Valimaki. After that, the defense gets pretty rough. Carter Hart, though, in net, 87. They got a 73 Bednar. I don't get that. You can sign like at least a 78 in free agency for literally minimum contract. But, alright, so Connor Bedard here, round 2. We got to take him out with the Flyers to move on to Eastern Conference Finals. Can we do it? First 2 games at home. 4-1 win and a 5-1 loss. I'll take that. Obviously, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. This is a great rivalry matchup. In Philadelphia now, we get a 3-2 win and a 2-0 win. Just have to win 1 of our next 3 games. And there we go. We beat Philly in 5, just like the Rangers. And we've got the Florida Panthers here next in the conference final. Both of us are 8-2. They're playing well, too. McKinnon only got 8-10 to be the playoff scoring leader, but maybe that's because we're having, tons of scoring. It's not just kind of one guy putting the team on his back. Panthers here. So Barkov's on the team. Lundell's up to a 90. Heponiemi, Kataru Hurdle, Bach. I don't see Huberdeau there. I'm not sure if he's retired or on a different team. Ekblad, I know Uyghur left. Fabro. 270s bottom pair is tough. Spencer Knight's up to an 89. That's going to be the guy carrying them. Connor Hellebuyck ain't a bad backup either. 78 overall. All those X factors. I think he's got like a 95 poise. Alright, so it's going to be a tough matchup here. I believe in the boys, though. We're going to see the Eastern Conference Final period by period here. 1-1 after 1. Bach for them. Johnson for us. 4-2 for them. Not looking good. And they hold on to there. Okay, so lose the first game of the series. Never want to do that. But it's alright. There's still a lot of games left. Hopefully, we can at least win 1 of our first 2 games at home. If we go down 0-2, that's not a good look. 0-0 after 1. And after 2. There we go. Third period. Gensel Reinhardt. Steal for them. That was big. So we tie the series up here. I just remember, too, we should check the AHL team. Are they still alive in the playoffs? They are. They're in the conference final, but they're down 2-0. Okay, so hopefully the AHL team can find a way to claw back. Head to Florida now. If we can take at least 1 game, I'll be happy. Play a best of 3 after that. Up 2-0. Miroshnichenko, Landeskog. 3-3. They fight their way back. Kyrou, Lundell, Hurdle, Reinhardt for us. Wow, 6-4. They complete the comeback. I think Barkov had a hat trick on us. And, oh no, he didn't. He had just 2 goals. I thought he scored 1 in the second. Okay, so not good. I feel like we should have really held on to that one. But as long as we can take Game 4 here, I feel like we still have a decent chance at moving on to the Stanley Cup Final. 3 go, guys. Game number 4. Up 1-0. McKinnon. And still 1-0. Are you kidding me? Rubens, of all people. Lundell. This team's got to be able to hold on to the lead. Like, we are way too good to be losing these games, especially after, going up early. All right, so we got to win the next 3 straight here on the Panthers. AHL team there does have hope, but need to reverse sweep the Belleville Senators to move on to the Calder Cup Final. Here we go, guys. Do or die for the next 3 games. Game 5 in Pitt. 1-1. Barkov for them. Ogren for us. 2-1. Johnson. 4-1. Let's go. Landeskog the empty netter. McKinnon gets 1. Stanley Cup hopes are still alive. Heading to Florida now. Can hopefully build off some momentum there. I just noticed Vegas, LA is the Western Conference Final. Game 6. Here we go. 0-0. 3-3. Big second. Gensel, Boquist, Miroshnichenko for us. Kyrou, Duran, Bach for them. I mean, let's just start simming this thing. Obviously, let's go. Johnson there. He's our big offensive defenseman. I was going to say, like, this could be our last period of hockey for the Pittsburgh Penguins franchise series. But big goal from Johnson there. Halfway through the third now. Nick Suzuki makes it 5-3. Come on now. 6 minutes left. Hold on. We have a power play. We got a stacked power play, too. And Ogren there with the power play goal makes it 6-3. Miroshnichenko. We were scoring at will. The boys do not want to go home. 7-3 win. We outshot them 39-25. Forced a Game 7 at home in Pittsburgh. If we win, we take the Prince of Wales trophy and move on to the Stanley Cup Final. I'm pretty sure Prince of Wales is Eastern Conference. I'll find out in a few minutes if I was wrong about that. Here we go. Game 7. This is what you play for. Down 2-1. Gauthier, Steele, Landeskog for us. Still 2-1. Come on, guys. Find a way. Power play. No chance to tie it. Ekblad there, that could be the dagger. We're actually out shooting them too. I mean, there's still a lot of time left. We scored more than 2 goals in less time last game. Unfortunately, though, looks like Spencer Knight is just putting on a clinic here. We need something right now. We need something. Don't say... Wow. I mean, the guys tried. 40 shots there to try and stay alive. Game 7. Spencer Knight let in 1 goal. That's ridiculous. I mean, in that case, I would say, they deserve to move on. Dude stood on his head, and they're going to be playing the Vegas Golden Knights there in the Stanley Cup Final. AHL team, unfortunately, won a couple, but it was not enough. They lost Game 6 there to Belleville. So, both of our teams won the regular season before being knocked out in the conference final. You'd hope for a bit better than that. You'd hope they'd find a way, but again, the playoff sim was just so tough. I'm happy with the 2 Stanley Cups we had. I feel like overall we had a lot of success in this franchise, and we'll just sim through the Stanley Cup Final. Florida did go on to win it, and then San Jose actually won the Calder Cup. So again, I think Spencer Knight there playing a big role for Florida Stanley Cup, but we will take a look at the playoff tree, our playoff scorers. Ogren there at 16 and 17. So we'll see Florida's road here to the Cup. They beat the Senators in 5, Red Wings in 5, us in 7, and then the Vegas Golden Knights in 5. So the toughest matchup was playing against us. We could say, we're like the second best team in the NHL or something. That makes us feel a little bit better. Player stats here, Ogren 16, Suzuki 15. Both these guys basically all assists there. Landeskog playing pretty good for a 38-year-old. Gensel, you'd like to maybe score a bit more. Sam McKinnon there. Johnson there was our highest scoring defenseman. Plekhanov, .92 and a 2.47. Like, the playoff exit's not in him at all. So looking at the awards next here. Florida, of course, Stanley Cup. We do get the President's Trophy, our second one in 5 years. Francis Campbell is the Western Conference Trophy. Prince of Wales is East. Okay, I'm glad I got that right. Drysdale there, another Art Ross Trophy. He's won so many. Hart Trophy as well. Edvinson did take the Norris, so that plus-minus is just crucial. Marks Lady Bing, Holland Calder, Heponiemi Conn Smythe. I don't know, after Game 7 there, I thought Spencer Knight really would have won it. Carter Hart there got the Vezina. Plekhanov, though, of course, back-to-back William Jennings trophies. Pretty cool for him. Lindgren there, Bill Masterton. Okay, so Predators coach Jack Adams again. You can see back-to-back coaches in the last 4 years. Yeager there, Selke trophy. I didn't really think he was that defensive. Drysdale, Ted Lindsay, Bedard, Maurice Richard, tied with Drysdale. Okay, so when there's a tie, they just both get it. AHL here, of course. Did not win the Calder Cup, but we did win the regular season. Of course, win our division, our conference in the regular season. Individual awards here. Svitov, MVP, as well as most goals. Okay, so that's something that we got there. Jarmelson also best goalie. Probably lowest goals against. He did get lowest goals against. Okay, so at least we got a few awards there in the final season to be happy about. Now, I just actually wanted to take a quick look at Spencer Knight's stats here in the playoffs. How well did he do? .921, 2.72. I mean, that's pretty good. I guess it's not amazing. Heponiemi 28, Barkov 29. And he also had more goals than Heponiemi, but he didn't win the Conn Smythe. I love that. Is it just because he had, +2 higher than the plus-minus? Who knows, but that is it, guys, for the franchise mode. I guess I'll give you a quick recap here. Oh, crap. Because I went too far. So, I can't show you the coach, but I know off by hand. We won 2 President's Trophies. We won 2 Stanley Cups. Because remember last episode we looked at the coach. We had 1 President's Trophy, 2 Stanley Cups. We can look at the record book, though. So, if we go to Pittsburgh Penguins, it's going to be all Sidney Crosby here. Except for penalty minutes is Evgeny Malkin. Take a look here at season records. I don't think, we set any new ones. Rookie. Yeah, we're not going to beat any of those. And then game records there also did not beat. NHL record too, I think we just looked at with Crosby. But kind of a recap, Joe Thornton actually set a new games played. Chara as well beat Marlowe there. I mean, they both had 1,900. That's just ridiculous. Looking at the rest of these, again, I think we already looked at them. No, big changes here, anything like that. So, overall, I would say our Pittsburgh Penguins franchise mode was pretty successful. Kept the core together until they retired. Won a couple more Stanley Cups. The team's still solid with some good young talent. Really cannot be too upset. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's always fun making these. I really appreciate all the support on them. The next franchise mode I've already decided will be the Ottawa Senators. It's a long time coming. And the first episode of that will probably come out sometime later this week. So make sure you guys subscribe and check in your sub boxes. As always, guys, thank you so much for the support on this series. If you enjoyed the video and the series overall, please leave a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.